Greetings everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. So I made a video like half a year ago about the Project M by 4-wheel campers, and I realized that video skyrocketed and I'm getting a ton of comments. But this comment caught my eye, and in this video I'm just going to be reading it to you and giving you guys my opinion. Alright, so this comment is from Ben Jones. Hey Ben, this is what he has to say. Your video came out over 8 months ago, so I'm wondering what you think today as prices keep soaring. I bought my Kimbo camper in 2019 and it cost me $23K. You got ripped off, my friend. If I were to get the same camper, it would be almost 10K more. Well, that's a ripoff. So what we are learning here is that the purchasing power of the dollar is slipping away fast. This is what the real problem is, my friend. I suggest you start studying economics, because look at the price of cars, houses, food, and energy. This should tell you why prices of everything is skyrocketing. All right, Mr. Ben Jones. What I think today of the 4-wheel camp, the Project M, it's a ripoff. I'm glad I didn't buy it. The Lyra 122 topper for the win. Great topper, lightweight, aerodynamic, great fuel economy in my truck. I'm in love with it. I love my topper that I currently have. Maybe a little cheaper, little not aesthetic as the Project M, not as snazzy, you know, but it works for me and I'm glad I bought it. I simplified, I downgraded. To mitigate risk, you know, this is the perfect topper. To save money, to live simple, and works just as great. 2 people could sleep fine. Me and my girlfriend have been hanging out back there a couple times during the summer. What else can I say? Project M's way overpriced. Just stick with a regular topper. Works just as good. You have windows on the side. You know, you can get the fabric stuff so it's more insulated. I tore mine off because it just made dust everywhere. I didn't like it. It's not a problem. I have a 0 degrees sleeping bag. You know, cozy. Now, if you want to stand up, you know, then get the Project M. That's the only good part of it, is the more space and standing up. You know what I mean? I don't need to stand up. I like to be outside, you know, and if I'm not going to be outside, I'll be in the topper. I could almost stand up. I have to like hunch a little bit. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the topper I have today, because if anything happened to it, I could replace it easily. I think it was $1,500, fairly cheap. Great, no leaks. What else can I say? You know, I could keep my I'm just satisfied with the topper I have today. Project M's not worth it. You know, your money, do what you want. I live a very simplistic life, and I live a very happy life. Every day I wake up, it's very something new, and it's very exciting. I don't work a 9 to 5 like everyone else. You know, my truck I currently have is fully paid off. I have no bills. Like I said, I live a very compassionate, simplistic, humble life. Now, a lot of you may see that as ridiculous, as chaotic, as extreme. You know, Cain, how are you, you know, all these questions. Subscribe and watch my videos. Follow me through my journey. Now, let's see what else has Ben had to say. Yeah, I probably will never own a house or buy a house. It's ridiculous. It's not worth it. I prefer quality over quantity of life. Cars, well, these are the biggest expenses in life, Ben, is a child a vehicle, and a house. Now, I know I'm not going to have any kids because I don't want kids, and I don't want to buy a house. So I only have to worry about a vehicle. Now, if anything ever happened to my truck, I'm going to go electric. I'm probably going to get, I don't know, the Kia Soul. I'm going to just downsize. It's not as comfy, but you know, I could camp out of it. I could build a little camping setup. For those of you who don't know, I live in my truck. Not currently, but I am taking care of my grandpa currently, but I am going to be living in my truck. You know, most people who buy the Project M is people that don't know what to do with their money. You know, they're from California. They want to get outside. They go to campgrounds and crap like that. And, you know, all these little trips that seem fun. In reality, it's kind of like a stupid thing to do. You know, if you're unhappy, people drive to the woods to get away from their house, to get away from their current life. You know, it's the same analogy of, I believe, people who vacation hate their lives. You're unhappy with your current situation. You know, you don't need to be, in the way I think, you don't need to travel everywhere, go places, do everything. You know, you don't need to explore the whole continent. You know, just be happy with where you are at. So, yeah, if you're unhappy with the current situation, downsize. Project M is still not worth it. And yeah, energy. The only energy I pretty much have is my Goal Zero Yeti. It's actually right here. It actually makes my heated blanket nice and warm right here. I use it for that. I use it for cooking, making my rice, and cooking some like pot stickers in there and stuff like that. Yeah, I live a very different life. And for those of you who are interested, subscribe, leave a comment. I respect those who comment the most. I still think Project M's are not worth it. Hell, $23K for a camper. If they're like the metal campers that weigh like over 1,000 pounds, then I could see. But a topper, come on, man. I don't know what the Kimbo camper is, but you don't need a camper. You don't need the 1,000-pound camper. You really don't. The only reason why you would probably get it is for a heater. But in reality, just get a 0-degree sleeping bag and some of those little hand warmers. Throw some of those in the sleeping bag. Save you a lot of money right there, and you live nice and cozy. You could even get a double sleeping bag, 0-degree sleeping bag for your girl or whoever you're traveling with, and sleep nice and cozy. In cold climate. Yeah, everything's skyrocketing. Everything's going up. Gas and pretty much everything. I believe Dollar Tree broke their rule and is starting to sell stuff over $1. And you know, that's just how things are becoming. But pay is becoming more. People are getting paid more. People are starting to work less. People are you know, DoorDash, gig economy apps, they're paying more. You know, whether it's a corporation, business, everywhere is pretty much paying more. As prices start going up with everything, you know. And you know, it's like a heartbeat. With inflation, prices of houses go up, then they go down a couple of years. And you know, I do believe like in 2004, that was like the greatest time to buy a house. But they're not worth it. I don't want to buy a house. Mortgages and property tax. I don't want to deal with all that. I won't. There's a lot of mental issues that will come upon you. All right, well, that's what I have to say. Yeah, four-wheel campers makes top-notch products. You know, overpriced in my, I won't buy them, but you know, if you have the money and if you want to be spending a bunch on gas, you know, with that camper, I'm not talking about the Project now, I'm talking about the 1,000-pound campers. You know, go right ahead. As for the Project M, they're nice. All in all, they weigh 300 pounds. You know, that's not, it's light compared to 1,000 pounds, but my topper weighs, I think, 100 pounds, 80 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I get great gas mileage, guys. I really do. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit that bell so every time I upload, you guys get notified, and leave a comment. I respect those who comment the most. Thank you.